so just don't.
Okay.
You don't want to talk about that.
We're live.
No. Yeah.
Repeat action. So one on the side.
Yeah.
We good?
Yeah.
What everybody wants to see.
Yeah.
You'll be like, man, I gotta need some new clippers.
Maybe we get a sponsorship from Wall Hair Clippers.
Like, nah, you gotta send us,
Alright.
you gotta send those clippers back.
So Justo been cutting my hair since what? Okay, we're 13, 14.
Yeah.
So it's kind of an audio
Junior
karate tradition. Junior high on.
Sometimes it works out.
Yeah,
Sometimes it doesn't.
Sometimes it doesn't. But playing Chula Vista tonight, 3 Punk Ales with Go Betty Go and Survival Guide, which is our old and dear friend, Emily Whitehurst, formerly known as Asian M. Be really fun. Earlier show, I think it starts at 6, free show. We're celebrating the release of our new record, OTRA, which, do we have a copy of that in the garage?
We do. Okay. It's cool. You know?
Right now, Justo lining up a 1 clip. It's our 4th LP. It's a collection of B-sides from Space Camp, Lady Melody, and Malo.
Here, hold this. Come on.
Artwork was done by Chris Sherry. It's art. It's me. Justo.
Hey, you know what set times for tonight?
Gabriel. Curfew is at 10. I believe we go on at 8:45.
Gabe says don't let him cut your hair. He fucked up mine.
Why don't you ask Gabe where he is? He's supposed to be here in about 4 minutes.
Gabriel's supposed to be here in 4 minutes. Drive down to San Diego.
Maybe he
but-
didn't adjust his time. That's for daylight savings.
Gabe says, are we leaving at 11? Question mark. You guys don't look ready.
No, we'll be ready.
Tell them don't worry about me. There's Justo again. So this here is the band's variant. There were 7 variants made. If you were one of the people that supported and bought it at audiokaratestore.com, thank you. We have 40 copies for the record release shows. In addition to a limited variant, blue and yellow, in honor of the Super Bowl champion, LA Rams. If you're an old Audio Karate listener and you got Space Camp, if you look in the liner notes, what year the Rams win the Super Bowl with
99? 99.
the 99 Super Bowl champs, Kurt Warner, Marshall Falk. We thank them under the thank yous for Space Camp.
Gabe said he'll be here at
Gabriel
10:45.
got a Kurt Warner tattoo.
Gabriel has a Kurt Warner tattoo on his buttocks, left buttocks, to be exact.
Punk Rock Vegetarian Kitchen says come back to England.
Want to come back to England? Slam dunk if you guys are watching this, which you're probably not, but we definitely need to come back to England. And if you're in the UK, listen to the Football and Punk Rock podcast. I did that, aired yesterday. Recorded it with Dave. Super fun and super good questions, and you guys could work through the thick Scottish accent. I had my challenges, but that was fun. And thank you guys so much. OTRA is now out on all digital platforms for streaming as of yesterday, so please listen to it. Let us know what you think. Kid, you got a favorite song on the record? Do you know what songs are
I'm
on
digging Black Covering. We don't really call our names by what they're called. We call them by our nicknames for them. So I gotta double check.
Yeah, so Black Covering is probably the only song on the record that no one has ever heard in any capacity, right? Like it was never on a B-side compilation or anything. And super cool about that was I recorded that one at our studio with Art. He sang the song twice. That was the only time he ever sang it. He never wrote the lyrics for it. So what you hear on the record is him just sort of freestyling in terms of lyrics and melody. And I think is a testament to how freaking good of a singer he is. When we started working on Malo and Mike Jimenez went to his studio, Mike, formerly the drummer of Rufio and the sometimes guitar player of Indian School, has Modern Fuzz Studio in Pomona. Check them out if you're in the area and need recordings. But we started working through these tracks, and he was pushing the faders up, and I couldn't for the life of me ever remember playing or recording the song. And then the chorus has the just the black covering on my head line. But I don't remember recording the B vocal, the just because we can't let go doesn't mean we're gonna make it, that Art sings during the call and response in the chorus. Which I think is my favorite lyric Art has ever sang, because it's super depressing. And I think anyone that's been in a romantic relationship that isn't gonna work, and everyone knows it's not gonna work, but you still kind of love the person, right? Just because you can't let go of something doesn't mean it's gonna work out. And now maybe that, what do you think, Justo? Is that a metaphor for the band? Like,
yeah, it's definitely a tragic love story.
yeah, super tragic love story, right? So,
Romeo
super
and
good
Juliet.
track.
It's the Romeo and Juliet of songs.
Yeah, man. Lovely Residence. I hope you guys have checked out. That's M singing a duet with Art. I'll go on the record and say the best male-female punk rock duet. If anyone has a better male-female punk rock duet, go ahead and let me know what it is, because I think you're wrong, but we'll check that out. Segway, super awesome. So that one didn't make the cut on Lady Melody. So I distinctly remember Bill saying, like, it's cool, I don't know what to do with it. The riff is super fun, and that was one of the few songs of the era that Justo and I basically wrote the entirety of the song. Like, normally I'll write the riff, Art will write the progression and the format. But that one we kind of brought to him as a finished product. Good guitar solo, pretty rockin'. I feel like Art's singing kind of like a Hives. That was right around the time Hives put out Veni Vidi Vicious, and he was super down with it. So yeah, that's a fun one. Care Carelessly, super cool track. If if you like Audio Karate and Squeeze or Spoon, that's kind of what you're getting there. And Won't Justify the Means is an old school Audio Karate song. I think we were still in high school when we wrote that one. And good.
What about the top?
That's off the top. That's what, 3 maybe? Just to get any kind of weird lowest. What do you think? 3 clip on top? Yeah, we'll try 3.
Iodine's asking if there's been any stabbings in this backyard.
No, so we are in suburban Rosemead, Justo being the last remaining member of Audio Karate in Rosemead. Maybe he'll run for mayor one day. Hi Casey, we want to thank Iodine Records for partnering with us on the release of OTRA. You should support them, they've got a lot of really cool bands. Hey Thanks, if you guys are watching this, that's a young band of theirs from Louisiana. Super, super good. Think like Clarity, Static Prevails era Jimmy Eat World. Really like them.
Trombino era?
Yeah, the golden era of Jimmy Eat World. It's weird that Jimmy Eat World has a golden era. They definitely do. So yeah, And Will Justify the Means is a story about a dude who's got a girlfriend and all the friends know she's bad news and that she's just going to leave him pitiful and sad. But we're still down with you because we'll always be your friend and your bro. But the day she walks out on you, like, your friends will still be there. It's kind of a Boston hardcore kind of thing. She Looks Good. Super cool riff. Happy about that one. Simple lyrics. It's just about, a guy trying to be good, and then he sees a pretty girl, and she looks good, and he's going to go chase
All right.
after her.
I think.
All right, what do we think?
I think we'll
Internet
start
world.
Am I done? 'Cause,
Will you guys ever release the Goons demo?
Who's asking that?
Punk Rock Vegetarian Kitchen.
Yes, that will be on our YouTube channel at some point, which if you aren't following, liking, and subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. We'll be putting a lot more demos and outtakes on there. And I know we were promising people sort of the backstory on each of the songs, the recording and the writing of our record. So I think we'll do that, especially now since we have access to a kick-ass tripod.
Hardcore Hotline, one last question. Hardcore Hotline is asking is Morrissey cutting your hair?
I appreciate that.
So if you have 4 or more Chicano dudes in a room, one of them looks like Morrissey. It's just kind of a thing. It's sort of like going to a show in Boston and seeing a Bane shirt or sweatshirt and camo cargo shorts. I hope that answers your question. All right. See you guys at the shows. Paramount tomorrow night. Thank you.